Creative acting. The artist who finds himself is lost. He cannot find himself, or it will be the end. On the contrary, thought will never have an end. On his paintings, he releases overlapping shapes of color, and on the raw bee, he impresses endless signs and wefts. Traces of his creative flair come to life on canvas, wood and stone. Vittorio Amadio's art is volcanic, passionate and unstoppable. It's the result of a conscious and contemporary creativity, the expression of a consciousness capable of an indefinite imagination and of an endless creative intelligence.
The work of art is a safety valve for my conscience, my present, my contemporaneity. Art is not insensibility or unconsciousness, but it's the synthesis of my consciousness, my conclusions and my thoughts. According to any artist, the creative production derives from the sum of all these factors.
Painting and sculpture represent the plasticity of the ideas, which Vittorio Amadio imprints on canvas and on other different materials. Colors take shape. The matter assumes natural and concrete outlines, which melt with an abstract, imaginative world. The big, huge canvases are pure color, endlessly in motion. The sculptures, simple and primitive, express a contemporary torment, which can be lightly touched with the hands. The wooden totems, deeply carved by a complex and interlaced design, are the real, tangible evidence of an art that deals with the essence of things. An art which is free from any bound or rule regarding shapes, materials, or techniques. The pattern and the woodcut are the expression of the most mindful and conscious part of the artist's soul, and of his keen conscience, infused with lines and colors. You cannot have boundaries when you produce a work of art. Vittorio Amadio's artistic production is expressed with simplicity and captures you with naturalness, through signs enlivened by passion.
My creative keenness is never raging. It is dynamic, fluent, unfettered, uncontrolled and free from any conventions. It is conscious of the globality it wants to represent. Art is an erotic form of involvement and curiosity, a form of holistic cohabitation. Creativity is the fruit of the impact with the world, of a personal interpretation of things. Otherwise, a creative production would not exist.
His companion over a lifetime, Marisa Marconi, shares with him this sensible and sensual creativity, as well as the passionate involvement in arts. This sculptress of delicate expressiveness lets the raw materials express herself and their own nature, in a non-solved strain between lost and found forms. Raw and smoothed surfaces, all merging in a mysterious and fascinating way. Sharing the work of art and the emotion it evokes is very important for those involved in the creative moment. The artist, the spectator, the art critic, and the work of art itself.
The work of art is democratic, respectful. It belongs to everybody and may be interpreted in different ways. The artist will not explain his work, since it belongs to the spectator and to the emotions and the sensations he receives at the very moment he interprets the work. In this sense, the work of art is ethereal. Just like a book, it will never cease to exist, intrigue, and involve people. Otherwise, it is not a good work, but something that finishes.
Vittorio Amadio and Marisa Marconi's works of art, together with some of the most interesting contemporary works of art of the Piceno area, are exhibited in the Centre Arte On. It is a centre of artistic enrichment open for everyone, a laboratory for testing and development, for documentation and research, and at the same time, an exhibition centre. Arte On is a source of artistic and cultural value for the territory. The contemporary artist is always moving, immediate, and with no way back. Every moment of inspiration and creation are absolute and immediately surpassed. This is Vittorio Amadio's artistic essence, a voyager who never stops imagining and creating. Intelligence is endless when you are supposed to have reached an absolute aim. And then you discover you will always continue to have another one. Intelligence